The James Webb Telescope is our eye into the deepest, darkest corners of space, showing us the universe as it was at the dawn of time. But what if it sent back not a picture of the past, but a warning about our future? Imagine a terrifying image that seems to show a rogue supermassive black hole, an invisible monster, hurtling through space right toward us. In this video, we're going to unpack the chilling, completely hypothetical science of what would happen if a cosmic behemoth was on a collision course with our Milky Way. Then we'll get to the truth. Because while that scenario is pure science fiction, the telescope did find something almost stranger. A black hole being born where it has no right to be. Stick around, because the reality of what's out there is far more bizarre than you can imagine. All right, let's play a game of what if and script the ultimate cosmic disaster movie. The alert goes out from observatories everywhere. An anomaly flagged by the James Webb Telescope isn't an asteroid or a comet. It's a supermassive black hole, millions of times heavier than our Sun, totally untethered from a galaxy, and its trajectory is set to intersect ours in a few billion years. At first, nothing would change. Life on Earth would go on totally unaware of the approaching doom. For centuries, it would just be a data point in scientific journals, a terrifying but abstract problem for some distant future generation. But as it crept closer, say to the edge of our galaxy, the first signs would be deeply unsettling. The Oort cloud, the gigantic icy sphere of comets way out past Pluto, would feel its gravity first. The black hole's pull would be like a cosmic slingshot, yanking trillions of comets from their orbits and flinging them toward the inner solar system. The night sky would turn into a horrifying shooting gallery, with meteor showers of unimaginable scale becoming a regular event. For anyone in the galaxy, it would be the first deadly rain before the real storm. As the rogue black hole plowed into the Milky Way spiral arms, true chaos would begin. Entire star systems would be tossed around like toys. Imagine our own solar system getting completely scrambled. Planets could be ripped from their orbits, either sent crashing into each other or ejected into the cold, empty void of space. And the black hole wouldn't even need to swallow things to destroy them. Its gravity alone is a weapon of mass disruption. Any star that passed too close would get stretched and shredded in what's called a tidal disruption event. It would be pulled apart like string cheese, its matter forming a glowing, superheated disk around the black hole, one final brilliant scream before being consumed. As it approached the galactic core, the view would be apocalyptic. The delicate dance of billions of stars would be broken. Our galaxy's beautiful spiral arms would be warped and torn apart. Gas clouds, the nurseries for new stars, would be squeezed so hard they'd ignite, triggering furious bursts of star formation that would bathe the galaxy in harsh, sterilizing radiation. And for the grand finale, the rogue would finally meet our own supermassive black hole, Sagittarius A star, at the heart of the Milky Way. They wouldn't just crash. They'd begin a gravitational death spiral that could last for millions of years, warping space-time itself and sending out gravitational waves with unimaginable power. The final merger would be the single most energetic event in our galaxy's history, leaving behind a scarred, misshapen ghost of the Milky Way we know. It's a terrifying thought, but thankfully, it's just a thought. So, what did the Webb telescope really see? Okay, so a supermassive black hole isn't actually heading our way. But what the James Webb Telescope did find might be even stranger. It didn't send back a warning of our doom. It delivered a puzzle that could rewrite the story of how these cosmic monsters are born in the first place. Astronomers were using Webb to look at a pair of colliding galaxies that were so strange-looking they nicknamed it the Infinity Galaxy because of its shape. As you'd expect, they found a supermassive black hole at the center of each of the merging galaxies.
But then they found a third one, and this one made no sense at all. It wasn't at the center of a galaxy, it was just sitting in the chaotic mess of gas and dust between the two galactic cores.
Scientists thought maybe it was a runaway black hole kicked out of another galaxy during a collision. But when they measured its speed, they found it was moving right along with the gas surrounding it. This wasn't a runaway passing through, it was at home in that chaotic cloud. This led them to a stunning conclusion. They might be witnessing a completely new way for a black hole to form, a process called direct collapse. Most black holes are born when a single massive star dies. To get supermassive, the old theory was that smaller black holes had to merge over and over for billions of years. But Webb keeps finding huge black holes that are so old they existed in the early universe when there just wasn't enough time for them to have grown that big. It's a massive cosmic headache. The infinity galaxy might be the solution. The direct collapse theory suggests that in extreme events, like two galaxies colliding head-on, a massive, dense cloud of gas can get so compressed that it skips making stars entirely. Instead, the whole cloud collapses in on itself at once, creating a supermassive black hole almost instantly. Webb seems to have captured the first strong evidence of this actually happening, a missing link in how black holes evolve. And this isn't the only black hole mystery Webb is cracking. In a nearby galaxy called M83, astronomers had been looking for a supermassive black hole for decades with no luck. They knew one should be there, but it was either dormant or completely hidden by dust. Using its powerful infrared vision, Webb peered right through that dust and spotted the telltale signature of highly energized gas, a smoking gun that proved an active, growing black hole had been hiding there all along. These discoveries show the incredible power of the James Webb Space Telescope. It's not just taking pretty pictures, it's challenging old assumptions and revealing a universe that is way more dynamic and weird than we ever knew. It's showing us that black holes aren't just destroyers, they are fundamental engines that shape the cosmos, with origin stories more complex than we ever imagined. So no, a monster black hole isn't coming to get us. Our own supermassive black hole, Sagittarius A*, is pretty quiet, though Webb has seen it flare up from time to time. The truth is that